Preacher Boy Inc.
Macy Gray. Macy Gray. I see that you done stirred up a sleeping giant. Is it safe to say Macy Gray got the trans community panties in a bunch? That was corny.
Gutta And Saved, they can't stand me.
I will say this, and everybody's gonna hate me, but as a woman, just because you go change your parts doesn't make you a woman.
Right.
Sorry.
You feel that?
I know that for a fact. Like, if you want me to call you a her, I will, because that's what you want. But that doesn't make you a woman just because I call you a her and just because you got a surgery.
Because people do feel that there's biological sex and then there's gender identity, that you can identify as whatever you like
You can
in
call
terms
yourself
of a
whatever you
gender,
want.
right?
Yeah,
That's the
totally.
freedom we live in. But
Absolutely.
actually, you can't change the mechanics of biological sex. They are what they are.
Macy Gray done set folk in the rainbow community aflame. I mean, like, literally. I watch folk in that community on TikTok make unfollowing videos of her social media and her music, calling her irrelevant, saying she all washed up, she's a has-been, and so forth. See, Macy, that's what happened when you disagree with folk in that community, in the rainbow community. You know, soon as you say something or do something that they don't like, and like folk can't disagree with them, they feel like life is all about them and it revolves around them. Soon as you disagree with them, they want to start canceling you. They want to start unsubscribing to your social medias and your music. They try to throw dirt on your name. They try to say you're irrelevant and all that stuff. I've been saying this for a while, and I'm going to continue to say this. Folk in the rainbow community, please hear me out. You could do what you want. You can be who you want. You can think who you want. You know, you can think all that stuff. But that doesn't mean people are required to accept it. Just because you feel like you are something else, that doesn't mean we have to agree with it. Live your life. Because listen, I don't hate you, but I don't relate to you. So if I don't relate to you, you got to respect my boundaries as well. I respect yours. Just respect mine too. That's what I think Macy Gray is explaining here. And I think a lot of us have been trying to explain that to y'all in that way, but y'all just don't want to hear it because you want people to acknowledge who you are. Hey, listen, if you acknowledge who you are and you accept who you are, why are you worrying about whether other people accept you for who you are, whether they agree or disagree? We don't have to agree on anything. If I don't know you personally, I don't have to agree with anything. You know what? I ain't gonna say that. But hey, listen, I'm not throwing no shade. Do what you do. Handle your business. Gender identity is based upon what you identify personally, but science says otherwise. And science has been around a lot longer than your gender identity rhetoric. We know that gays have always existed. Nobody's disputing that. But now y'all going as far as trying to tell people that a man can now identify as a woman. And it's crazy. The crazy thing is most of y'all women can't even define what a woman is, but a man can come transition to a woman and identify a whole woman character.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Help me make that make sense. But Macy, I'm glad that you, as a woman in the entertainment business, had the courage to say that and speak that type of truth, because we know a lot of celebrities, you know, they won't even touch this. They won't touch this topic. Now, no shade to like Beyonce and the Meg Thee Stallions of the world and the rest of these, you know, female entertainers, but they never going to speak on this type of stuff because they benefit, you know, tremendously from the rainbow community. You know, they stylists, they hairdressers, and you know, they're the people that parade around with them all the time are, you know, people of the rainbow community, and you know, they don't want to offend them, but do you? Like, but I'm not gonna let you tell me a lie that I see with my own eyes. I'm just because you able to put on some makeup and put on a wig and do all that stuff, that doesn't make you a woman just because you can dress up in that way. But you know what? Anyway, here's what's crazy. Recently, this entertainer by the name of Saucy Santana said that if it wasn't for, the gay community, women wouldn't know how to be feminine. He said something along those lines. And I was like, wow. Like,
Cause I want y'all to know gays run the motherfucking world. When them hoes need their hair done, they call the gays. When them hoes need the stylist, they call the motherfucking gays. When them hoes need their motherfucking face done, they call the motherfucking gays. When your dog ass baby daddy wearing your ass out, you need advice, you call the motherfucking gays. Cause we the motherfucking blueprint to this bitch. Anybody need a motherfucking gay rapper that's really running shit out here. And I'm gonna open the motherfucking door for all of us in this bitch. So don't motherfucking hate, congratulate, bitch. And y'all see this motherfucker?
y'all allowing men who act flamboyant tell y'all how to be a woman, and he didn't even apologize for it. It's been a few weeks, and y'all still allowing that to go on. Like, I'll be really offended if a woman who transitioned into a man come and tell me that she know how to be more of a man than I do when I was born this way, and I'm at the age I'm at, and she just recently transitioned into it. Like, what? But yo, man, check out what this trans person by the name of Flame Monroe had to say about this whole topic, and check out what she had to say about Macy Gray.
Good evening, everyone. My name is comedian Flame Monroe. I am a transgender woman or person, however you describe it, and this message is directly for Macy Gray. Macy Gray, I want to tell you out the words of my mouth from my portion of the LGBTQIA+ community that I wholeheartedly support you and thank you for seeing the real world for what it is. I do not believe that you are transphobic or homophobic or any other kind of phobic. I believe that you know science and biology, because here are the three things. Gender is a fact, identity is how you feel, and sexuality is your desire.
Come on now.
And you are absolutely right, because until you have the heart and mind of a woman, I don't believe that you could ever possibly be a biological woman. Trans women are trans women. Trans men are trans men. Women are women and men are men. It is as simple as that. There shouldn't be any argument about this, because here's what I'm saying to you as part of the community, even when they don't want me to be. I'm a trans person who has altered my body. I have breast implants and silicone in my hips. I lived as a woman before I had 3 biological, beautiful children. And I still dress up as a woman when it's time to get on stage and go to work. Macy Gray, my hat goes off to you for standing in your truth, seeing the world for what it is in black and white. And thank you for not being transphobic. And thank you for the respect of saying, I will call you whatever you want to be called out of respect. That is the respect I'm talking about. That is all we all wanted, Macy Gray. I love you. I appreciate you. And I thank you for saying it out loud and proud. I'm still part of the community. I still identify as a trans woman, but I will not bash a biological woman ever, because biological women give life. I learned how to be a girl from watching my mother, my grandmother, my sisters, my aunties, not from watching a boy. Macy Gray, there is no transphobic in you. And as part of the community and as a transgender woman, peace to you, my beautiful sister.
Wow. Now that I can respect and I can agree with. This episode of Gutta And Saved was brought to you by Pharaoh Hair Experience, located in Philadelphia, PA. If you want to experience the royal hair treatment and you're in the Philadelphia and surrounding areas, be sure to go to hairpharaoh.as.me/schedule, or you could just call for your appointment, 267-262-4655. Also, you can check out Pharaoh Hair _experience on Instagram for all info, for all styles, for the Pharaoh Hair Experience. If you're a gutter and you're definitely a saint, don't be afraid to let the world know. Go to gasmerch.com. gasmerch.com and check out all our exclusive sweatshirts, t-shirts for men and women of all sizes. Gasmerch.com, exclusive, innovative, and the hottest merch thus far. Gasmerch.com. It's your boy Reese Johnson. This is the Gutta And Saved podcast. You already know they can't stand me. I stay dropping the facts. I stay bringing the truth. And if it's in the headlines, I'm bringing it to you, man. I really appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, and I holla at y'all on the flip. Peace.
I'd say that was a pretty successful broadcast.